Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with my March TBR. So this is going to be a little bit fluid in terms of what I read because there are some books that I still haven't finished yet for February which may end up in this TBR, or I may just put them back on the shelf for a couple of months, but I haven't quite decided yet. I have 4 books so far for review. I have a book for book club, and then I have some book haul revisited stuff, which that video will be coming up next week, where I go through my March and April book haul revisited, but I'll show you the ones that I'm planning on reading this month. So first of all, I'm going to be reading Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. I'm doing a read along for this. All the links will be on the screen in the iCard so that you can check it out if you would like to join in. But I mean, this probably needs no introduction, so I'm going to be reading it. I have 2 physical books for review. The first one is Babylon Berlin by Volker Kutscher, and this was sent to me by Allen & Unwin, so thank you very much to them. And also from Allen & Unwin, I received Widows by Linda LaPlante, so I'm going to be reading that as well. I have 2 books for review from NetGalley. The first one is Ignite the Stars by Maura Millen, and I can't remember what it was about, but it sounded really good. It's science fiction young adult, I believe. The second is Stripped by Tara Andrews, which is a romance book, which I know nothing about, but what the hell, let's read it. We are reading The Bells by Danielle Clayton for book club this month, so I don't have my copy yet. It is in the mail and I will be receiving it sometime in the next week or so that I can start reading for book club. From my book haul revisited, so for those of you who are unfamiliar with that, I revisit the books that I read that I purchased 12 months earlier that I haven't read yet and try and read them within a 12-month period, but I give myself 2 months to get through 2 months worth of books, if that makes sense. Lots of things make sense to me that don't make sense to other people. The first one that I want to try and get through is A Tyranny of Petticoats by Jessica Spotswood. This is a collection of short stories and there are a whole bunch of authors on the back. Basically, it's a collection of badass women, possibly in a Western style setting. I don't know, but I'm really excited to pick this up. I'm also going to try and finish off the Aftermath series by Chuck Wendig and read Empire's End, so fingers crossed I get to it. I would also really like to finally read Norse Mythology by Neil Gaiman. This is the collection of Norse myths that he wrote and released, was it last year? Possibly. Anyway, I want to try and get to it. I also want to read The Burning Page by Genevieve Cogman, the 4th book in the Invisible Library series. I believe there is now a 4th book. I also want to read The Burning Page by Genevieve Cogman. This is the 3rd book in the Invisible Library series. I believe there is a 4th book now, and I really want to try and continue this series because it's a lot of fun. Who doesn't want to read about a world where there is an invisible library that basically tries to keep the balance between all of the different worlds, and there are dragons, so yes. Vengeance Road by Erin Bowman. I've had this on my shelf for a while. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It is a Western and this cover is just stunning and I am so excited to finally have, you know, the push to go read it now. And then I did pick 1 book out of my TBR jar just to keep going, and then hopefully if I get through all of these books and maybe a few more of the other book haul revisited ones, I might pick a few more books out of the TBR jar just so that I keep it moving. And that is Where by Meg Caddy. I meant to read this last year. I didn't. I've heard sort of mixed things about it, but I've got it, so I'm going to try and read it. So those are all the books I'm going to try and read in March. I'm being less dramatic than my February TBR, I believe, which will hopefully be helpful. In the comments below, let me know what you are planning on reading this month. I hope you'll join us for the Frankenstein read-along. I hope that no matter where you are in the world, you're having a wonderful day, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.